I'm your host, Michelle Batt, the Education Director for Mad Lab Theater, and I'm going to tell you a lot of things tonight, but we're not going to start now because we need to start the show. Only one thing left though. See this? Turn off all your cell phones, making devices, no texting during the show, please, no video during the show, and no Pokemon Go during the show. Okay? No of these mons are here tonight, so just wanted to let you know that. All right, well, welcome. We are so glad to see you, and I would like to start off with our very first show of the evening, Chalk Outlines by Hannah Woods.
Are you absolutely certain there's no more information that you can give us?
Would you please leave that poor woman alone? Don't you want to know what's going on with your brother? I'm sure the nurses have far more important things to do than listen to you blabber.
Well, you can call if you'd like.
Don't you mommy guilt trip me. Besides, they haven't even made it there. There's no one who knows anything.
Don't you feel better now? Smoke?
I don't smoke.
First time's always the worst and the best. I mean, you always feel something, but it's never the same.
Are you talking about smoking or what we just did?
I don't know, kid. What do you think? Look, man, in this business, you are going to need a sense of humor. I suggest you start working on that.
I hate when we get homicide calls in the middle of the night. What? Seeing a dead guy laying in the middle of the street? Well, it isn't high up on my list of things to do, you know?
Probably should have considered that before you made your career path, bucko.
Yeah, but I thought it'd be different. I thought we'd be catching the bad guys who murder people in the middle of the street.
Murder? I haven't seen a murder in 25 years.
What's your first responder on homicides?
Murder and homicide are two different things, kid. You need to leave your emotions at the breakfast table.
There's still a dead guy back there with a bullet in his face. You're gonna try sugarcoating that?
Junkies with gang ties don't get murdered, kid. They're an X and Y cause and effect relationship. X plus Y equals bleeding out in the street.
You really expect me to be able to do math in the middle of the night?
I just don't see how you've ignored him this entire time, and then all of a sudden you're Mother of the Year.
I don't have to agree with everything he does in order to care about him.
Remember that one time we saved all year long to go on that vacation, and then suddenly the accounts were empty? Or that other time when Urine from Dad went missing? Or when we came home and the toaster's missing, and we found it a month later in the pawn shop?
Stop! This isn't helping anything.
You keep closing your eyes and being surprised we can't see.
Well, you're the one that's driving. If you really don't care, then turn around.
When I get caught, I can feel it.
Hundreds of people die in this city every day. Hundreds of people are born here every day, too. It's the circle of life, kid.
Saying it's a circle of life doesn't change the fact that I'm...
Hey! If you were in this car with anyone else but me, you'd be the one with a bullet in the face back there, all right? First lesson. We don't murder anyone in this occupation, kid. Come on, we're businessmen.
Businessmen who kill people.
There are all kinds of ways to do business. Blood's just another commodity to buy and sell.
You know, I think your problem is you humanize people too much.
Oh my God.
I think it's my duty to teach you how the world works. There are good people and there are bad people. You just happen to be among the legion of the good. You know, our duty is to protect the good and punish the bad. Sometimes our obligation to the good outweighs the need to rain vengeance upon the bad.
You just can't explain the death of a real human person with some antiquated parable.
I'm trying to help you out, huh? You can't lose your cool every corpse you see laying in the street. Emotions have no place when you're on the beat. You gotta separate the things in your mind. That thing lying back there, just a slave to whoever was giving him stuff to shoot in his arm. Not a real person like you or me, a 401k and a Netflix account. As soon as you start attaching emotions to your work, you know you've got trouble. You got a wife and kids?
He could have had a wife and kids.
Yeah?
Mom, no one's married a high school dropout who's addicted to pain pills.
Well, they are who they have been since they were born, right? Just like you and me and the kid in the street. We all have our own X and Y word problems. There's nothing wrong with solving yours, it's just the way it is.
We live, we die. Does it really matter when those things happen? Is it wrong to help spin the circle of life?
Well, maybe not now, but down the road. You gave up on him too fast.
How could killing someone ever really be right? He was a person with a family and a history and a favorite color.
And we have to separate the equations in our minds. Because you can't treat everyone the same. As soon as you start focusing on individuals instead of the good of the group, you've got it all wrong. You have to focus on the good of our group. Solutions who don't get shot in the face.
You can't live your life in hypotheticals. You can't be on someone's side now because you once were.
And all these groups, it just makes it more complicated. We're all just people.
I'm just a bag of blood and bones. You can stop my circle of life at any time. No problems, pal. All right? I'm a person. You're a person. That kid that you bagged tonight, he's just a person too. All right? Just a collection of skin and muscle. And there was nothing wrong with stopping his circle of life when I know that if the tables were turned, he would have done the same to us just as quickly. Just as quickly. We were just luckier today.
Besides, you have to think of the good of your group. What's going to happen to your cute little Christmas card family if you take everything you see on the beat too seriously, huh? You gotta let it roll off your back. 'Cause if you don't, you'll end up just like him.
You just see things how they are and not as they should be. Why should your brother deserve to get his own home, get married, and buy a golden retriever puppy? What makes it so different from you and me? He's just a person after all. And so am I. How is it that I'm sitting here next to you when I could have become a heroin junkie just as easily as he did?
We're all just people. We're not math problems. I just can't graph my future.
Just luckier today.
People just become who they are. There are no answers.
Just luckier today.
Agree to disagree.
Maybe I'll take one of the cigarettes now.
Just keep driving.
We have another DOA shooting at the corner of 3rd and Main. I repeat, another DOA shooting at the corner of 3rd and Main.
Here we go again.
That's Chalk Allen. Hannah Woods. Who's here tonight. She's a 3-time home writer. 3 times! Also, we have a lot of alumni who are coming back after us doing it for 5 years. So we have, just want to announce there's 2 alumni are here. 3-time young writer Ellen Cipriani is here tonight. And Sarah Carnes, who is one of our very first young writers, along with Ellen Cipriani, also here tonight. So excited. Thank yous that I want to do. The GCAC, the OAC, and the Columbus Foundation, they actually support MATLAB all throughout the year and as well as for young writers. I also would like to thank the Ann Sheridan Foundation, who for the past 2 years has has supported Young Riders as with their wonderful grants, so we're very happy for their support as well. I would also like to thank Mr. Sean Brown, who gave a wonderful, generous donation to Young Riders this year, and he's actually here tonight, so let's get him around. Some other thank yous. I would like to thank the Thurber House. The Thurber House has been a partner with us for a very long time. Please go to thurberhouse.org. They have the Young Writers Studio for writing students, not just plays, but poetry and creative writing. They also do a lot of adult workshops as well. So they're a wonderful partner of ours, and I would like to thank them. They give us rehearsal space and support us, and a lot of our students throughout the years have come from the Young Writers Studio. I would also like to thank our mentors, Jason Beeler, Audrey Rush, Josh Kessler, and John Dranchak, two of which are here tonight. Without them, these students wouldn't have the wonderful knowledge that they had to be able to hone their scripts, to have a partner in their being able to bring their voice to life. So I know I keep asking you to clap, but two of them are here tonight. My final thank you is for some special teachers, Max Glenn and also Jennifer Schluter. Max is a teacher at the Cleveland Playhouse, and Jennifer Schluter is a OC professor, and they come in and do workshops for the students through our program portion of Young Writers. So thank you to all of those people, and I usually always forget somebody, so if you're out there and I forgot you, I'm sorry. But they tapped me, which means that it's time for our next show, which is Cleanup on Register 3 by Rachel Harris.
Hurry the hell up, would you?
Bill, my buddy. How's it going?
Ah, my man, how you doing?
Mighty fine, Bill. Mighty fine. Lovely day, is it not?
It's a bit on the cloudy side for me, but hey, at least it ain't raining, am I right?
Actually, it might rain tomorrow.
Well, the more reason not to water the flowers tonight. Hey, how's your wife doing? Betty hasn't talked to her in a while, has she?
Oh, rain is fine. She just needs her alone time every once in a while. You know how women get.
Boy, do I.
How's Betty?
Oh, yeah, she's all right. She's fine. She's great.
Something wrong?
You know how women get.
Boy, do I.
Jesus, can you believe this line? I can't believe they only have one register open!
No, it'll be nightfall before we get out of this place.
So we ought to talk to the manager, okay? I got someplace to be here, you know? I got wine and everything. My wife is waiting on me.
Date night?
Hey, yeah. Ah, baseball guy, huh?
Ah, indeed I am, Bill. Indeed I am. How about you? You like baseball?
Not really.
Ah, that's right, you're a football guy.
No.
Of course. Basketball.
No.
Tennis?
I'm more of a golf.
Oh, right, yes. How could I forget?
I should say I was a golf guy. Once you get a wife and kids, it is farewell to your hobbies, am I right?
Oh, your wife's not so bad.
Yeah. Hey, neither's yours.
Yeah. Yeah.
Say, you love your wife, right? How do you know?
What can I say, Bill? We both stay on our own sides of the fence.
You ever notice your wife not being where she says she's supposed to be because, yeah, she went down to the mall to see if she was shopping at the Pottery Barn for 3 hours and she wasn't there?
No, not particularly.
Yeah, me either.
Pay attention, guys. Come on, I got a meeting at FSC in half an hour. People to see, places to go. Come on. Move along. Chop, chop.
Okay. Damn it!
Something wrong?
Damn it, I forgot the damn daffodils!
Daffodils.
Yeah, daffodils, they're Betty's favorite flower. Damn it! Now I can't go back again because of this damn line!
Looks that way, pal.
Unless.
Oh, come on, Bill. The line's not that
Come
long.
on, come. You gotta help me out here. Look, okay, look, I'm gonna level with you. I'm in a rut with my wife, all right? Please, I need those daffodils.
All right, calm down. I'll hold your spot. Make it fast. These people are getting angry.
All right, hey, I'll be right back. Oh, that's up, wait.
Betty? Now is really not the time to be calling. I want to see you too. Tonight? I thought you were going on a date with Bill tonight. No, I certainly cannot come over tonight. Look, Bill is in line with me here. Now, don't get upset, darling. No, I truly cannot come over tonight. No, Betty? No, he'll kill me if you tell him about us. No, Betty, do not call him. Betty. Ooh, that is not good.
Finally got it! Hey, thanks a lot, pal. Thank you. You have saved my life. I owe you one. I'm gonna pay you back somehow, my friend.
Oh, no need. Consider us even.
Whoa. Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, this is just a big misunderstanding. I was here before, see? But I forgot something, so I went back to get it. Now I'm back.
I understand perfectly well. You stepped out of line, pal.
Hey, pal, you got a problem with that?
As a matter of fact, I do. Now, who the hell could that be?
Don't.
Wait, why not?
Oh dear.
Jesus Christ, you know what you're there for!
Great. Now I suppose you're going to step out of line and go get yourself a new phone, too, aren't you?
You!
Hey, look, the line's moving up.
My phone! Why would you do this, man?
It's for your own good.
Come on, end of the line, bucko.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
I don't know.
It means go to the end of the line, you dunderhead.
Would you just shut the hell up? Shh! All I want to do is get some flowers for my wife Betty. That's all! That's all! Jesus!
Did you just say Betty?
Yes! Betty! That is my wife! What's it to you?
think you're gonna be able to make your wife happy with those flowers, pal.
Where do you get up with that? I ought to kick your ass right now!
Why don't you ask your good buddy Tom?
Don, what the hell's he talking about?
You heard him, Bill. You left. End of the line with him. Line is rude, quite frankly, Bill.
Jesus Christ, I didn't cut the goddamn
Oh,
line!
I think you did.
You most certainly did.
See, you most certainly did.
Jesus H. Christ, what the hell is going on here?
All right, Tom, you better come up with something a little better than that. Who knows what's gonna come out of his mouth next?
Would you please just go to the end of the line?
Say, Tom, what's that in your basket there? Is that a bouquet of daffodils?
What are you doing with daffodils, Tom? Your wife hates daffodils. Tom, say something, would you?
How do you know my wife hates daffodils?
The late nights, the smell of cologne, it was you all along!
Gosh, bet you wish you'd gone to the end of the line now, huh?
I'm gonna freaking kill you.
Hey, you two, no fighting in line. End of the line, both of you.
We've been here.
End of the line.
Look, personal, you know.
I know. Tom,
Yeah?
I slept with your wife too.
Huh.
Was cleanup on the register 3 by Rachel Harris. I want to tell you a little bit about what's some shows coming up here at Mad Lab. We have Scritch by Christopher Lockhart, directed by Jim Azelbander, our artistic director, and that will be August 18th through September 3rd. We also have Until He Wasn't by Patrick McLaughlin. That is directed by Audrey Rush, and that is October 6th through the 22nd. Please go to madlab.net for all of the programmings and searchings and stuff on what to do. We also want to know what you think about how we're doing. So in your program, we have one of these lovely surveys. So if you could please fill this wonderful survey out. And there's a box on the box office, and you can just drop it in there. If you don't have a pen, there's a pen out there. We would love to hear what you think of our program. Yes, okay. Now we get to the next show. I would like to present Seeing Stars by Grace Hargis.
Yes, Michael. No, I have the papers there, right? No. I know. Stop. Sign the papers today, okay? I will. Sorry, Michael. God, I was 18 when Michael and I got married. So young. How could I possibly know what I want? Dennis. All I have left of him are my memories. Even those are always changing, never steady. Every time I do think of him, it's as if a little bit goes away. Precise shade of gold, gold in his eyes, pitch of his hopeless laughter, the angle at which he tilts his chin whenever I said something that surprised or puzzled him. Bad things too. Perhaps his voice was more stern. Perhaps he meant to hurt me. Maybe he was more harsh and indifferent than I like to remember. Or all these details that just fade.
Is that a telescope?
Come to say goodbye, have we? But yes, Dennis, as a matter of fact, it is. It's my dad's, if you really must know.
Didn't know old man Bruce was into astronomy.
He's not. He's into weed-induced conspiracy theories. A couple hits from a joint with his old football buddies, and next thing you know, he's back from Wally World with this guy.
Looks expensive for a Walmart telescope, I mean.
I guess so. It surprisingly works just fine. I just wanted to show you how it looks before you go. It sounds stupid, but Dad used to take me stargazing out in the country when I was a little kid, before Mom died. He said, the stars are God's dead skin cells, little bits of yourself you leave behind without even knowing, not realizing how they shine. To God, they're inconsequential, but for us, it's beauty. We all gather around them like face-headed scientists with a microscope and find solace in them.
More weed mumbo jumbo.
Shut up. I think it's charming.
Well, I think you should quit trying to forge poetry out of flaming space junk.
No, I'm pensive and intellectually stirring. Stop trying to make me out as someone inclined to see things differently from how they really are.
You should really see this, Dennis. They're so radiant. They warm my soul, even from light years away. It's sort of sad. I can enjoy their beauty all I'd like, but even still, never truly reach them. You know?
I guess. I don't know, I don't really get it. I'm gonna miss you, Leah.
I'll miss you too. What?
You,
Yeah, it's from Michael, actually.
right.
It's unexpected, I know. I didn't mean for you to, before you leave, I mean,
Why would that change anything?
I don't know.
I guess this means we're both all set then, huh? Set for real. Me with the army, you with Michael.
Yeah,
Are you happy, Leah?
I think so. Will you please get a chance, Dennis? It's quite beautiful, really. I just want you to see before you go.
Right there. Why are you always so afraid? Just tell him the truth.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What do you mean? Leah, you love him.
Dennis? No. This is important. I want him to understand before he goes.
I think you're over-romanticizing things here. I mean, you do realize your precious stars are all kind of a sham?
A sham?
Yeah. I mean, if you at all paid attention in 9th grade science, stars are cajillions of light years away. That warm radiance is years old, Leah. You're seeing things for how they were millennia ago. Some of them might even be burnt out by
Okay, if you can look back on it and still feel that beauty and know it's there, then it's something real that matters. That doesn't change anything. You know what? I'll come back in a cajillion years and know that the stars look exactly as they do now. Maybe it'll be a source of comfort for me.
Oh, Leah, you say that like you won't still be here.
What do you mean?
Leah, I know you're not leaving. You're going to be here your whole life. You're going to be one of the people we used to make fun of outside the grocery store who never makes it out.
Somebody has to look after my dad and make sure he doesn't do anything stupid, and so what if I just want to stay here? Get married someday, have a family? Is it really so awful that that is all I want? To live simply, to touch others, to take what's in my grasp and be thankful for it?
You know what I think?
What?
You're too afraid to go after what you really want, and so you're just taking the easy way out.
No, Dennis, you're the one who's afraid. Always too scared to put your pride on the line for anyone but yourself. Oh, but you know that if you don the camo and toot around a gun for a while, you can live with yourself and forget it, and that will make you a hero for sure. Oh, I bet they'll even put a banner for you at the 4th of July parade. How
Didn't know that's how you thought of me.
No, wait, I'm sorry, Dennis. I don't want you to go.
What else do you possibly have to say to me?
Fix this. You know what you have to say. You just tell him the truth.
You do know that you have this all wrong, right?
What do you mean?
I don't love Dennis. I would never, ever say that to him.
How can you say that?
This isn't a memory anymore, Leah. You're trying to make it a fantasy. Have you forgotten about Michael? He gave me a promise ring last weekend. We're going to have a family together. The future is all set.
Leah, you don't love Michael. You're so carried away right now. You have no idea what your future will be. You're not letting him get away. You love him. You love how he drives you mad having to question everything. How he takes almost everything too seriously. How his sharp wit never fails to prick your skin. The shape of his hairline on the back of his neck. Whether you like it or not, you know that he's honestly the only person who ever truly cared for you.
Leah, stop. She doesn't know what you know. Well, go on, tell her. Tell her what happens to me.
No, I can't. I can't do that.
I leave here, and we never speak to each other again. I go overseas. Strangely, I start to miss you. I can't stop thinking about you. I write you a letter at Christmas, your 21st birthday, twice after your father's passing, again in the spring.
Stop.
But you never respond. And the next thing you know, it's July, and the sun is scorching, and you're sitting imperiously on your front porch, fanning yourself with the newspaper, and you see two officers in uniform walking up to my parents' front door.
Dennis! Dennis, look, I have the letters. I have them. I was too afraid to step away from the life I had and be honest, but I'm not now. It's all here.
Do you really think you can change it all now? Maybe if you would have sent them sooner, I would have had something, someone, to fight for. I could have been braver, stronger. I could have come back for you, but you didn't. I never came back. I'll never know what kind of life I could have had. You robbed me of those memories, Leah.
No. There has to be something. Please, you have to fix this. Please don't let it happen like this. You're making such a mistake.
I can't tell Dennis I love him. I can't. Because even if I do, like you say I do, I don't know it yet. Maybe I'll know tomorrow or 2 months from now.
I loved him that whole time. And I knew it. And you just have to tell him and it will solve everything.
You have got to stop. Obsessively trying to reinvent the past won't get you any closure. Do you want to see what really happened the last night you saw him?
Wow, Leah. Didn't know that's what you thought of me.
No, wait, I'm sorry, Dennis. I don't want you to go.
What else do you possibly have to say to me?
No. Please, just don't go.
You're panicked. You act crazy when you panic. I'll write you.
Dennis! I'd look up at the stars a cajillion years later. I remember that they looked exactly as they did that night we watched them. I'm going to hold up to my promise, even after years of sleeping with the blinds shut. If I possessed the talent to rip the stars from the sky and seize their obnoxious glittering, I'd do so willingly. Dennis, you were right about their falsity. Those twinkling lights glittering with promise are mostly unobtainable ideals, forgotten memories. They're glittering, all in our perception. Just an illusionary result of our turbulent atmosphere. You know that now. Try as I might, my arms will never be long enough to touch the stars. But I will never stop clinging to their fragmentary lights left crowding my sky. I will always feel cold, knowing how warm they must be when you seize them. How warm they could have been if I would have just had the courage to reach.
A couple other things. Follow us on social media. We are on, obviously them all. Facebook, Twitter, Snappy Chat stuff. All of those things. Instagram. Cat, what am I missing?
You got it.
I did it all? This
Think
time?
so.
Yes. We are at Mad Lab Theater, so if follow us and you'll find out what's going on all the time and stuff. A couple of other things that I wanted to bring up as we're changing the set here is, for those of you, I'm going to give a brief overview of what is Young Writers, because maybe you don't know. The Young Writers Short Play Festival started in 2011, and it is a program where we actually reach out to high school students in their high schools, and we talk to English teachers and theater teachers and talk to them about our program, and we ask them to talk with their students about submitting a play to us. So we get submissions from all over Central Ohio of plays, and then we pick 10 of those plays. 5 are actually tonight, and 5 on Friday night, so if you haven't been to Friday night shows yet, you should see them. I obviously call all the students. We get them all together and we assign them a professional playwright mentor. And then we do workshops, stage readings. They work one-on-one with their mentor, and they hone their script, look at character, do all of those kinds of things. And then we go through the production process, which is auditions, which they're a part of as well, rehearsals, and then the shows that you see tonight. So that is the Young Writers Short Play Festival. And just so you know, if you go to madlab.net, there is a page for Young Writers. And in the coming months, they will be having the next, I'm trying to think of the word, the next way for you to do that. Thank you. I'm losing my words today. So we'll have all of the stipulations out there for you. So I'm going to get off the stage now because you want to see a play. A Girl versus the Future by Erin Henderson.
Mom, they're here. Oh my God. Oh, this is it. The single thing that determines my future. Oh, how does it feel to finally have the results? Okay, I'm so nervous. My whole future is literally in my hands. Okay, I can't wait any longer. Open the email. We need to see your test results. What? No, that can't be right. Refresh the page. There must be some kind of mistake. It's correct, Mom. But it can't be. You have worked so hard to be the perfect honor student. It can't end like this. No, Mom, stop. Please don't answer it. I have to, Crystal. I'll get in trouble if I don't. Well, what if I can't handle it? Mom, don't do this to me!
Hello, my name is Mr. Future.
No! Crystal, get over here. You need to make a good impression.
So, you do know why I'm here then?
You're here to give me my options for the future. Let's just get it over with already so I can go crawl in a hole and die. Yes, we just saw the results and we're just getting ready to greet you and welcome you into our home. Oh, would you like me to get you anything? Coffee, tea, water, snacks?
Oh, no, I'm fine. I'll just get this taken care of as quickly as I can, get out of your hair. I've got about 200 more houses to get to before 7 o'clock. I don't want to miss the new Jeopardy. All right, well, let's take a look at what we have, shall we? Okay. Oh, Crystal. I thought you were supposed to be intelligent. Guess that went right out the window. All right, well, let's take a look at what we have, shall we?
How bad is it?
Well, let's you and I look. Oh. All right, how about a chef?
Oh, okay. I can live with that. Oh, so my options are really awful and I would have
A
to
chef at McDonald's.
Oh.
How do you feel about flipping burgers for 60 hours a week?
Oh, yeah, there must be something that could help. I mean, I know
Your company administers this test. Can't you get an appeal, change the results, anything?
I'm afraid not. Look, I really would just like to finish this up, and then I've got a can of tomato soup in a lonely, empty house just waiting for me that I really would like to get back to.
But I worked so hard. I joined every club and passed every test.
But you failed at this, Crystal. You really should have studied harder. All right. Next option. How do you feel about being forever alone?
Excuse me?
You know, never get married, adopt a bunch of cats, obsess over them, die alone. The whole 9 yards can be yours just for the taking.
But I'm allergic to cats.
No.
They make life unbearable.
This cannot be happening.
Well, that just leaves us with one final option, Crystal.
Please, please, please make this bearable at least.
How do you feel about New York City?
Yes! I'm not a complete failure. I will amount to something. Where will I be living?
Right around Times Square.
Oh my gosh, are you serious? Take that test score. I'm moving to New York City and you can't stop me. Mom, get down here. There's finally some good news for me.
And your living establishment will be quite grand, very open space, lots of natural lighting, the most exquisite shade of beige on every wall. Now, like much of the city, the space is rather small, so you'll have to find someplace else to prepare your meals.
Wait, there's no kitchen?
Correct. Also, there's no plumbing, so you'll have to find somewhere else to use the restroom, but there are plenty of businesses around, so you should be able to figure it out.
Wow, it actually sounds like this place is close to trash.
You guessed it! Your place of residence will be in a cardboard box. But, due to your lack of income, you will be extremely malnourished. So the good news is you should have no problem fitting inside the box.
Will at least be a box from Apple, or Chanel, or at least a box from Prada.
Sure, sweetie. Whatever your little heart desires. So, here you go.
Well, guess. Nope, 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 nope. That can't be it. I can't amount to only that.
This is from the time Crystal won Best in Show in her state's art competition in the 6th grade. And this is from the time she won the school state basketball championship for her school as a sophomore. And these are Crystal's report cards from every single grade. Always, not a single B or less. And you see these AP classes, you can bet on my life that she did not take these for fun. So how does that mean nothing to you people?
Ma'am, please calm down! I've seen enough angry parents this week. I really don't need to see another one, okay? This job is terrible enough without all of your constant annoyances, okay? I really like to just take care of this and go because I do not get paid extra for overtime, okay?
Well, that's just too bad. She has worked hard her entire life for this, and I'm not about to let some dimwit and a student take it away from her. Oh, no, no. Oh, no, I bet you have a good future stashed away in there. Yes, you do. I just need to find it! Ah!
Backup. I repeat, I need backup. We have a case too. A parent has gone rogue. How can all the backup be occupied? What do you mean budget cuts? Can I hate this company anymore? Fine, I will take care of it myself.
Mom, stop! It's useless! Put it down before you go to jail!
Oh, God, no. Crystal, you deserve a good future. I'll be damned if you're
all your studying didn't help prepare you for that, did it?
I can't reach it.
Crystal, I can't help you anymore. You're gonna have to do it yourself. Grab it! Crystal, grab it! Jump higher!
Crystal, this future was not prepared for you, okay? Just accept one of your crappy futures. Many people have done it before you, and you can be just like them, okay?
No, I won't.
Good, kid. You're obviously not going to win this one, and you've wrinkled my favorite suit.
You know, who do you think you are? You're worthless. All you do is bring painful information and get a rise out of it. I'm no expert, but I'm almost positive it's not normal to feel so much joy from hurting people. You're a low-life loser who probably wasn't good enough to get a better job than this. So why don't you jump off your high horse and quit acting like you're so important and better than everyone?
You know, I didn't always used to be like this, kid. I used to have hopes and aspirations just like you. You should be careful what you say.
You know, you're probably the type of kid who wasn't good at anything. Absolutely nothing. I bet you loathed yourself for being the butt of every joke, being the least popular kid, being a nobody, unlike me who could accomplish anything I put my mind to. I bet you don't want me to have this future because you resent me. I bet you took this job because it was all you could get your untalented, pathetic hands on. I bet you had no future. Wait, better yet, you have no future. So why can't you just spare me mine?
You tell him, Crystal, no one prevents my baby from having a good future.
What? You got me, kid. You're right. You win. You deserve this future. You earned it.
Crystal, you did it!
Mom, we beat the system!
Goodbye, Crystal. Good luck with your new future. May it be everything that you hope it would be.
So, what did you get?
What do you mean? I thought you saw the job.
Oh no, only the income. $100 grand a year isn't too shabby. So, where will you be working?
The paper says it's a traveling position. That's so exciting. I've always wanted to travel.
Good for you, Crystal. You deserve it. But what's the job? So what is it? I bet it's something grand and luxurious.
Mom, I'm the next Mr. Future.
That was Girl versus the Future by Erin Henderson. Guidelines. That's the word I was looking for. Middle-aged brain, right, Jim? Every time. All right. See, it took me that whole show to like really think about what that word was. I want to tell you, the lobby looks really wonderful, and take a look at all the pictures that are out there. Michelle DeCiclio, who played one of the investigators here in Chalk Outlines earlier today, she actually is our Mad Lab house photographer. She has done all the photography for Young Writers for the past 2 years, and she does a wonderful, wonderful lobby for us. And those pictures out there are for sale. So they are actually a 5 is $5 and a 3 for $12, and all of that money goes back to Mad Lab. So if you're interested in buying one of those pictures, please let me know. It is cash only, and you can take them today. So if you do see a picture out there, please let me know at the end of the show. And now, have to be. Shane Kramer. All right, our final show of the evening, Geck, by Emily Lynch and Leah Smith.
a mistake. I'm sorry. No, I have to do this. Oh, but I really don't want to. But I do. I don't want to, but I have to. Oh, okay. Joke time. Okay, nope. Okay. Go. I was recently diagnosed with bipolar disorder, and I don't know how I feel about that. That was a joke. Well, not the bipolar part, but the joke was that I have really huge mood swings sometimes, and I don't know how I feel about that, so the joke was that I don't even know how I feel about having bipolar disorder. All right, it's fine. New joke. Why can't orphans play baseball? Because they don't know where home is. No. I'm allowed to tell that joke because I was an orphan. Laugh! It's funny! Look, here's another one. Why do orphans like playing tennis? Because it's the only love they get. Do you get it? Because in playing in tennis, one of the points is called love, and it's the only love orphans get because their parents left them. All right. Strike two. It's fine. It's okay. Joke time round 3. This is a good one. You guys are going to like this one. Yo mama, so fat. Okay, you're all supposed to say, how fat is she? So let's try this again. Yo mama, so fat. How fat is she? Yo mama's so fat that she is at serious risk for heart disease. It's funny. Is it funny? Oh, I thought it was funny. I'm sorry. I should not have insulted yo mama like that.
Well, this is it, my humble abode. I hope you feel welcome here. Mi casa is su casa. Well, technically su casa is inside mi casa because this cage is su casa. Anywho, would you like to get to know the house? Down that hall is the bathroom. My bathroom, though. Yours is in your cage. My bedroom is that way. And the entrance to the kitchen is on your welcome home sign. Cool banner, right? I didn't know they assigned your names at the pet shop until I had already printed the banner. So if you want to stick with Albert, that's fine. I just personally think Geck has a nice ring to it. Not my decision, though. Just let me know. So what's it like being a gecko? Seems like a pretty... Oh my god, Geck! Are you dead? Ready? Oh, you. I think you're gonna like it here. I think you're gonna like it here. I know you're gonna like it here.
Hello! I still don't think it's okay to joke about Michael Jackson's death. Think about his child. We're throwing a wet blanket on his dreams. But, ironically, his name is also Blanket, so this is kind of like Inception. Thank you for laughing. I have been saving that one since 2010. So, I met this guy the other day. What? You? I know. Well, I guess it kind of depends on your definition of meet. He was between some bushes when I saw him, and I did not go over and introduce myself because I have low self-esteem. He was jogging in the park when I saw him, and I usually don't go for athletic guys, although I normally don't go for guys at all, but wait, not that I'm gay. I just don't get out much. I'm not gay. Not that being gay is a bad thing. No, being gay is not a bad thing. I just want to be factually accurate here. Being gay is a perfectly respectable lifestyle choice. No, not a choice. Not a choice. Being gay is not a choice. I love the gays! Wait. There was a joke here. Not in the gay stuff. I was going to say something about the boy, but then I got distracted because I sounded lesbian. And then I sounded homophobic. And then I sounded lesbian again. I am neither lesbian nor homophobic. Oh. I have also forgotten my joke.
Listen, I'm sorry I've been icing you out. I'm just a little peeved you made me chase you all over the park. I looked like a buffoon sprinting through the rhododendron bushes, which was particularly humiliating because... Never mind. What I meant was, you look nice today. Damn it, Jack, I hate when you stare at me like that. Okay, fine. The reason I was so mad I had to chase you all around the park was because this girl saw me. She was playing chess against herself. I didn't even know that was possible. I saw her, and I fell into a volcano of love. I was paralyzed. I couldn't move my face. I might have made a noise. Not sure. I think all of my organs were fighting each other. But before I had some time to lay some sweet moves on her, you let down your cake, and I had to chase you right past her. How mortifying. I know. There are other fish in the sea, other geckos in the gecko store, if you will. But she was special, and I think, buddy, are you listening to me? Are you asleep? Are you dead? Get! Oh, God! Oh, I thought you died of a broken heart. I promise, Gek, I will never ice you out again. You are my best friend. And you do a really good impression of a dead gecko.
Hi. Apparently, I have zero aptitude for this. Or at least that's what my pastor told me. Yeah, I invited my pastor to my last show, and she, did not care for it. But I think she has a terrible sense of humor anyway. I wouldn't put it past her. Yeah, I didn't think that one would land. Good news is, my failure no longer bothers me. Bad news is, my failure no longer bothers me. What's the difference between a cat and a bicycle? They both have handlebars except for the cat. All right, tough crowd. But I do see some familiar faces in the audience tonight, and to you, frequenters of this karate studio by day / comedy club by night, I apologize. You know who I should actually apologize to? My foster mom, Janet. Sorry, Janet, for calling you a whore in front of the IKEA salesman. And sorry for trying to stab your Yorkshire Terrier and then running away forever. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but you know what? No one loved that goddamn dog except for you. But you loved it enough for the whole neighborhood, didn't you? You certainly loved it more than you loved me. Oh, Trixie can sit, can't she? Oh, I can sit too, Janet. Can Trixie moonwalk? Can she stab another dog? I can. And I did. Also, you totally banged that IKEA salesman 2 free ottomans because we're such loyal customers. I don't think so.